Hello and welcome. I'm Amy Angus from SWAPWest, and with me today is my colleague Paula Christie. And we're here just to give you a little bit of information about the Prep for HE modules to come. We've made it to about the halfway point of the year, and it's time now really to start thinking about taking the next step up in your academic skills. Now, you remember at the beginning of the year, there was a bit of a step up from whatever it was you were doing before to being back in the education environment and having to get to grips with assignments and essays and people talking about referencing and all this sorts of stuff. And you will have been doing quite a lot of that already. You're reading, you're writing, you're doing your assignments, and maybe even making attempts to reference with guidance and instruction from your lecturers in college. And all of that is good. It's good preparation, it's good practice. The Prep for HE modules sit alongside all of that. And the new Prep for HE modules that will be coming out in the second half of the year will take everything just a wee step up again. And that is an opportunity for you to improve on those skills of reading and researching for your assignments, finding good sources and working with them, writing with a critical mindset, and referencing, of course. So that's the layout of what's ahead. So Paula's going to tell you a little bit more about all of that.
Yeah, hi everyone. I suppose what I just really want to say is echoing what Amy's mentioned about this being a real step up in terms of the work that we're expecting you to do. And often with a step up comes that fear or a bit of worry or a bit of anxiety over, getting to that next level. So first thing to remember is don't worry. We are here during your SWAP programme across the SWAP year to improve the skills and to develop the skills, and you've been doing that already. When we learn new skills, that's something that we continually develop. So we expect you to keep up to date with the modules that you're working on. We will go back and revisit concepts, as Amy's mentioned, that you're maybe familiar with. Every time you go back and revisit something, it tends to consolidate or make clearer in your mind what you've learned before. So all of the skills that you're going to learn in this Prep for HE module in the second half of the year are skills that you will be using as you move on to university or on to HNC study. So remember, do pace yourself with the modules that are ahead. There will be quite a few modules coming your way over the next couple of weeks and couple of months. So pace yourself, take time to do the modules. Don't cram them, don't do them all at the one time. Give yourself a good week, 2 weeks to go through the modules and work through them. And do remember to go back and look at the support materials that we've mentioned, the Prep for HE Series 3, which talks about balance and mindset and expectations, and think about STAY Part 1, remembering how to build your academic resilience and cope with challenges, and use that support as a handrail to accompany you as you work to develop your skills academically across the rest of the SWAP year.
Yes, and when the SWAP year is done, you're not done developing. Remember, you're going to carry on developing these skills throughout your whole career in higher education. I would like to also encourage you, if you're not already doing it, to reach out and speak to your classmates about what you're covering in Prep for HE. Organize study groups. That's easily done if you're attending 3 or 3.5 days a week. You have time in your schedule for a half hour or an hour a week of just getting together with your classmates to talk about things. That is something we're missing a bit in this COVID year, not being able to be in a classroom and have chats so easily, but you can do it with the technology available and it will help you. It's also a habit you should get into for next year and the years beyond that to work with your peers in developing your skills and deepening your understanding of the material that you're covering. So all of that said, what is directly in front of you is the first part of the academic writing. So the next module is academic writing part 1, and modules will follow roughly every 2 weeks or so, Paula, you think? Yeah, about every 2
weeks. Yep, that's about right. So good luck with those. We hope you enjoy them. We've enjoyed creating them for you, so we hope you enjoy working through them. We're always open to suggestions of new ways of doing things. So we would really value your thoughts on the modules that you're working through. And if there's anything that you would like to see in the modules, please do drop us an email or contact your tutor, and we'd be happy to review your feedback and take that on board.